Kick just signed xQc for over $100 million just for him to gamble it away on their parent company Stake.com. And whether you think this is a dream deal or not, remember, the house always wins. This is the tea on Kick. In 2022, gambling streams were rampant on Twitch. All of the top streamers were playing slots for millions of dollars, and we do mean million. xQc himself claimed to have gambled over $500 million in August of 2022. Stake.com, a company known for digital slots and crypto, were sponsoring several large streamers like Trainwrecks and xQc, all to gamble on stream for their insanely large audiences. Much like the controversial hot tub streams trend before it, people were outraged that Twitch was allowing this to happen while accusing xQc and Trainwrecks of peddling gambling to children. It got so bad that some of Twitch's top streamers called on the company publicly to change their policies. The issue was brought to a head when itSlicker admitted to scamming his viewers and fellow streamers out of over $200,000 to fuel his gambling addiction.
$150 or $100,000, and I know people are going to be like, the people I owe, you
150.
Like, what?
So this is more than over 300.
He was eventually banned by Twitch and disappeared with most of the money. Good Guy Ludwig and some friends made efforts to pay back those scammed in the Good Guy move that won him Streamer of the Year last year. Finally, towards the end of last year, Twitch updated its terms of service to no longer allow these explicit forms of slot gambling, but still allow things like sports betting. We all thought it was over, but from the ashes, Kick was born. In December of 2022, now former Twitch streamers Trainwrecks announced that he, along with some mysterious investors, would be starting their own live streaming platform called Kick. Touted as a gambling safe haven and having a lack of moderation that allows you to say whatever you want without Twitch's double standards, Kick quickly became popular with people who have been banned by Twitch many times in the past, and who may not hold the most extraordinary moral values. But its mysterious origins quickly unraveled. Within a few weeks, we discovered that Kick Eddie, the CEO and top dog over at Kick, was none other than Ed Craven from the company EasyGo, which initially developed the online slots that would become Stake.com in 2017. Stake has been legitimately accused of many things over the years, such as laundering money and dealing in blood money due to the fact that the majority of the gambling bets taken on their site are actually done with cryptocurrency, something that's been constantly under scrutiny by both the government and the public. But Kick's dubious nature extends beyond just being an advertising platform for Stake's gambling business. It being a safe haven for everything Twitch has rules against means that the site is flooded with DMCA violations, porn, gambling, and bigotry. Kick's top streamer Aiden Ross has outed himself multiple times as a transphobe while also issuing death threats to other content creators and journalists.
So all you guys that get to pick your pronouns, my pronouns is kill/them.
And he's just the tip of the iceberg. Controversy over controversy has come out of Kick in its first 6 months. Whether that's top streamers receiving blowjobs on stream, continued harassment of female streamers on the platform from Kick partners, or DMCA violations by even xQc himself streaming Breaking Bad, all of this is more than a hindrance than a boon to the nascent streaming service. Sites like Kick, YouTube, and Twitch thrive on the ad economy, but the past has shown us that advertisers don't play ball with risque content. You only needed to look back to 2019 and YouTube's fabled adpocalypse, where rampant, non-advertiser friendly content was driving business off the platform. The entire creator economy practically changed overnight, so YouTube wouldn't have to shutter its doors with things like changes to the partner program, advertising, and those annoying surveys that you have to fill out before you turn on your monetization. Even in the streaming space, we've seen Twitch ban partners because of potential ad risks, like allegedly Dr. Disrespect was. Some say even Twitch's most recent changes to their maturity ratings might indicate Twitch's own adpocalypse is on the horizon. We can claim this is platform growing pains like any other, but whereas Twitch, YouTube, and the platforms before it were quick to act on these violations of their own terms of service, Kick seems unmotivated to actually do so, because their money is not coming from the people watching the site, it's from the bet that they will convert thousands of users into using Stake.com. As Twitch has continued to slight its own community with changes that haven't been creator-friendly, Kick's marketing strategy of subverting Twitch culture to drive conversions has been working insanely well. In June of this year, Kick made 2 of the biggest streaming deals in history, signing xQc for over $100 million over 2 years, and then a day later, signing the hot tub queen herself, Amouranth, for an undisclosed amount. 2 of Twitch's top streamers, if not the platform's most successful streamers of all time. Inherently, gambling preys on those who would fall addiction to it, and xQc is one of these victims. During the slots fiasco on Twitch last year, he himself admitted to being a gambling addict live on stream. So I haven't been the only one to rush to the conclusion that this is Kick preying on someone suffering from addiction who will just end up spending all of that contract money back on Stake.com. Many people are also questioning the longevity and financial viability of the platform. Kick offers a 95-5 split to its creators compared to Twitch's 50-50 or YouTube's 70-30, and is doling out over $500 million in cash to signed influencers over the next 2 years. While to many it's assumed and implied that the majority of the money is coming from stake as a marketing effort to their gambling business, one has to question how long this platform will work out once it's served its purpose. Mixer employed a similar strategy of buying out top talent, like when they signed Shroud and Ninja to $50 million deals. But poaching talent didn't translate to a flood of revenue. Mixer was bleeding money and announced it was closing in a rug pull moment in April of 2020, less than a year after Ninja and Shroud had been signed. And the fact that head of business development Natalie Domingo had a scandal referring to broadcasters as slaves with a black partner in the room was likely just the feather that broke the camel's back. With the founders gone and employees in senior leadership positions fleeing the company after this incident, combined with the lack of revenue, sealed the deal. I and many other former Mixer partners can't help but see the writing on the wall when it comes to Kick and their financial spending. Whether you view what its top creators do as problematic or not, the fact remains that streaming video is an incredibly expensive business, and spending record amounts of money on streamers with gambling addictions and behavior that scares away advertisers is a recipe for disaster. Not to mention the extreme expense Kick already endures by using Amazon's same backend that they use for Twitch. Kick is also on the razor's edge of inspiring new gambling and advertising regulations, since the entire site is basically a subversive way for Stake to advertise their casinos without it being an explicit advertisement. Money aside, they could be in an uphill legal battle in the future that would impede any growth the platform has. Only the future could tell what's in store for Kick, but I think what's in your future is clicking the subscribe button. Overall, Kick has a lot of ethical and DMCA issues and honestly trash and needs to clean from their platform before I think it become a real industry leader, if that's even what Stake.com wants to do with the company. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you everybody for watching, and remember, keep the tea kettle on.